Mr. Sebastian Grams due to the fact that he's on holiday. So this is real engagement for the World EX Summit here at the Bilsterberg. He's on holiday. I guess he had a nice first morning on the pool or something like that, or testing something like that, of course. But Sebastian, I guess it's your turn. Welcome at the World EX Summit here at the Bilsterberg. Sebastian Grams.
Yeah, thank you so much. I guess you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so first of all, thanks for having me in this really exciting event. So also being the second Sebastian in row is a nice experience. And yes, I'm on holiday, but I think we all have to fight for a better future together, for a cleaner, greener, but also a more digital future. What I want to tell you today is a little bit taking you on a journey about Audi Sport on our way into the digital future. And before we are starting into the future, I just want to let you know what Audi Sport is today. If we are starting with the first slide, Audi Sport today is the high performance company inside the company of Audi. So we are responsible for all the R and RS models built by Audi. We are more than 1,700 employees, and we are delivering our outcome from 5 different locations in Germany. Besides of developing, producing, but also selling our cars, we are also responsible for all the racing activities of Audi Sport on the customer side, but also on the factory side. And as you can see, we have a bright portfolio today with more than 15 different models in the different classes of cars. Last year, this is a new record year. We nearly broke the 40,000 vehicles production a year, and I just cannot tell you the exact number, but we are heading to a new record sale also in 2022, which is amazing for us because this shows us that there's a bright community, a bright fan base of high performance cars, not only today, but also in the future. If we are going to the next slide, this is probably very interesting for you where we are coming as Audi Sport from. So I would say in the past, and this was our first step, we have been a merchandising company. So Audi Sport was starting not with car producing or with car development. We have started with merchandising of products around the Audi AG cars. Later on, and this is our first step, we have been starting with the SX Plus. So this was the first high performance car out of our portfolio in 1996. And this was followed by the first super sport car, the R8, which is today still an icon. And we are really happy to have this amazing car in our portfolio. But as you can see, and this is highlighted in green, we are really heading to our future in the direction of making it greener, cleaner, and also more sustainable. You can see in 2018 we have presented our e-tron GT, our RS e-tron GT, which is the first fully electric high performance car, and we are really happy to have this car in our portfolio today because the customer what we are having today really loves that car and shows us that there's a bright fan base not only for fuel combustion engines but also for fully electric high performance cars. And as you can see, we are fulfilling our roadmap in the direction of being 100% electrified. In 2024, we have a tremendous amount of highly fully electrified or partially electrified cars in the portfolio. Jumping to the next page, please, which shows you the evolution of our Audi Sport portfolio. You can see, starting again from the SX Plus, we have enlarged our portfolio in all dimensions. Also in the small portfolio elements in the A segment, we have a very successful product range with our RS3 in the Sportback and also in the limousine way, and our our high performance car is the R8, which we are developing, producing, and also delivering from the Böllingerhöfe in Heilbronn, which is built on the same line like our fully electric car, the e-tron GT. And if we are jumping to the next page, as I mentioned before, last year we nearly reached 40,000 cars, and we came from, and this is very interesting, we came below from 1,000 cars with the SX Plus. We only did 952 cars, and this shows you how interesting is the high performance segment for us as Audi AG. Jumping to the next page. For sure, our portfolio is growing and growing, but we have major challenges to fulfill. And if we are looking to these challenges today, means how we can reach a fully electrified portfolio. This is our major challenge. But on the other side, we also want to bring sustainability in our products. And here I want to give you an example. So with the e-tron GT, we were able to introduce a fully sustainable interior, which means a leather-free interior, besides what we are having today. And this is really well accepted by the customer base. So also our high performance customers are really heading to a sustainable future in their cars. And on the left side, as you can see, the path towards a fully electrified future, also with Audi Sport, is on its way. If you are looking to the next page, and this is what I mentioned before, the e-tron GT is our first high performance super sport car. And this shows that our company is transforming from a combustion driven company into an electrified company. And in 2026, and this is a highlight number which I want to mention here, we will have more than 80% of our portfolio partially or fully electrified. This means a tremendous change of our portfolio in the direction of electrification. And if we are jumping to the next page to give you a few highlight numbers, we believe that especially with electrification, high performance is possible. Maybe some of you have seen the car outside. I think there's a nice blue one in front of Bilsterberg. Unfortunately, I cannot be there, but some of my colleagues are out there and happy to also answer some questions about the car. And the feedback what we are getting about these fully electrified sport car is great. And it shows that you are able to do torque vectoring with the Technic on board. You are able to accelerate like hell. This shows that electrified and high performance is going hand in hand without any problem. And we will continue this journey for sure. And to give you a little bit an idea, what about our future in Audi Sport? I'd like to jump to the next page, because Audi Sport is more than only building, developing, and producing and delivering R and RS models. Today, we have 4 different product lines. The first product line for sure are our products, our car products, our R and our RS models. But the second product line, as I mentioned, is the motorsport activities we are doing for Audi today. The third pillar is also important. This is the Audi collection. So we are doing everything around the car, and you will see later what does it mean in the future. The fourth pillar is also a very important pillar in terms of revenue stream. This is our individualization about accessory. So we are selling also everything with the red rhombus inside also Audi cars. You can get wheels, you can get seats, you can get ladders, you can get steering wheels inside your Audi AG product to make your car much more sporty. And if we are jumping to the next page, you also see that electrification is on the road, but also on the track. And what we have shown this year, I would say this is also very attractive for the motorsport fan base, because we went to the desert with our race car in a hybrid powertrain concept. And if we are jumping to the next page, you can see that e-tron has really reached the next level also in racing. And we have started here not only the last years, we have started already in 2012, sorry, 10 years ago, bringing the electrified future to Le Mans. So with Audi R18 e-tron Quattro, we have also shown that a partially electrified powertrain is the future. Later on, we jumped into the Formula E, and we have also shown what you have seen on the first page of my presentation in the digital world, the Audi e-tron Vision Gran Turismo, which is a fully digital concept we brought to the race phase, the virtual racing, but also we have built this car in reality. And in 2022, the Audi RS e-tron was heading into the desert, and this was quite successful for us because we were able to also win some steps in the desert race this year, and we will continue next year, hopefully with the overall win of the Rally Dakar. If we are jumping to the next page, this will be a video. So I would say movie on or film up.
Adventurers out there waiting. The Dakar. Our engineers, designers, and explorers have been lived for this. Sparking an eye to a new era of racing. Challenge.
Perfect. I hope this gave you a little bit of impression what kind of monster is this car, and hopefully a few of you or most of you have the chance to see the car in reality, because this is really a great car if you are standing in front of it. If we are going into the future, and this is what is more interesting for me, and I guess also for the community here in Bilsterberg, jumping to the next page, we have some major upcoming challenges in 2020-30, but also afterwards. On the next page, first I want to talk about the mega trends we are seeing in front of us, and there's a significant impact on our customer journey. What I mentioned before, and this is just a starting point, we need a holistic sustainability approach in the future. We have started with that, bringing special material into our cars, recycled topic into our cars, but this is just the starting point. And I think Sebastian Vettel mentioned the same. We need to rethink everything. We need to talk about material for our production. We need to talk about how you are producing a car, with what kind of energy you are producing your car, and how you are delivering your car. So you need to have the whole supply chain in the view, and you need to make a holistic approach for that. On the other side, and I think this is the next mega trend, the second one, we are talking about digitalization and connectivity. This is also not new, but especially with electrified vehicles, the customers are accepting, or they are expecting from our side, new topics in terms of digitalization and in terms of connectivity. So what is this about? We are talking about charging brakes. We are talking about another customer experience if the customer is getting into his car. And we are talking about a new customer fan base, because the customers of tomorrow are not the customers of today. So we have young customers, they are growing up with digitalization, and we need to take them on a journey. And you will see later on what does this mean for Audi Sport and how we want to tackle these. On the third pillar, this is the third mega trend from our perspective. We are talking about new luxury. We are talking about the social responsibility in a holistic approach. So on the left side, I was talking about the holistic sustainability approach of the product itself. And on the right side, I'm talking about a social responsibility. So our customer is caring about the ecosystem. He wants to see that not only the customer himself is caring about that, he also wants to see that the brand is involved in the social responsibility. And this is something we need to face also as Audi and as Audi Sport, as well as a high performance brand. Jumping to the next page, just wanted to talk with you about what does it mean for Audi Sport. For sure, we are a brand inside Audi AG, but we also having a changing customer fan base. So we have very well educated customers on the one side, but we are talking also about customers which wanted to self-optimizing its performance. What does it mean? So we are talking here about intelligent performance. So intelligent performance means we are not talking only about accelerating and about high performance or high speed on the motorway. As also Sebastian mentioned before, probably in some years we have also a speed limit on our motorways. So we need to define the performance in a different way. And you will learn in a minute what does it mean. Our customer is also showing a great affinity for design and for high quality. So this is something we need to continue, because Audi and Audi Sport stands for a great design and also for fantastic quality. And as a summary, so we need to take care about our customers in different directions. On the one side, a high performance car in the future will be or needs to be different in the exterior design. We also need to deliver things in the interior. The performance needs to be on the high performance level, but on the other side, and this is the fourth pillar I want to enter in the next step, we need to provide him also the digital world about high performance. And if we are jumping to the next page, Audi Sport is not only famous for building high performance cars. Audi Sport was always striving as a speedboat for new technology. What does it mean? So in terms of individualization, we were also taking care about customers in terms of entertainment. So if you're looking in 1999, we were introducing the first rear seat entertainment in the Audi A8. Later on, we were building the first iPod interface inside an Audi. And in 2017, we were introducing the rear seat remote entertainment in the Audi exclusive A6. So what does it mean? This means we are not only focused on high performance cars and on the best powertrain, we are focused also on technology in the entertainment side. And this is giving us the door opener into a bright Audi Sport future. If we are jumping to the next page, you will see again the four pillars, what we are standing for today. So the RS models, the motorsport, the Audi collection, but also the individualization of Audi cars. And in the future, and this is the next level, also what we want to reach, we are talking about a digital individualization. So what is the tuning part? What is the high performance part of the digitalization? And this is a major question what my team and myself, we are talking about every day. And if we are jumping to the next page, digitalization is not only a better infotainment for us. It needs to be an immersive journey. And what does it mean? So jumping to the next page, we need to shift, and this is this is our belief, we need to shift our focus to new business models around the car and enabling a holistic customer-centric experience. So we are talking here about in-car experience. So we need to provide the customer inside the car different features, different features which is entertaining the customer. On the other side, we need to jump into the digital individualization. So the customer also needs to work on how he can design his or her car itself. So how you can do sound design, how you can do design of your HMI. So you need to provide here another world of high performance. I would say an intelligent performance world. And on the other side, maybe you have also seen in the media, we are talking about out-car experience. So the car is not enough. So you need to create a world around the car. And this is the next level. We are also talking here about esports, and I'm happy that to see so many esport fans also in Bilsterberg today. So we are also heading to an esport entry with Audi Sport to continue our intelligent performance story. And if you are jumping to my last page, and this is something maybe also as food for thought in this round, I think, and this is our vision, and this is also my vision, we need to generate the perfect symbiosis out of an hardware and out of a digital experience for the future. So the car is more than a car. And like Thomas Vogt always said, we need to combine the real and the unreal world together and provide the best performance in both. Thank you so much for listening to my keynote here. Thanks.
Sebastian, don't go away. Don't go to your holiday again. Of course, you have to later on because this keynote was really hard to present, of course. But second of all, we just saw the symbiosis of the unreal and the real world. Are there any design ideas so far at Audi?
There are a lot of design ideas I can tell you, but I cannot talk about details. But it's clear we need to take the customer on a journey at the point the customer bought the car. And, we have a production time in between. So the question for me here is, what happens in between? How we can onboard our customer over the virtual world into the real world to deliver him later on the car in reality. So this is definitely a journey, a journey of timing. We want to we want to design, and we have a lot of ideas. And I can only say, be surprised. So we will launch in the future the first products for this immersed journey.
We can see it in the background that you in front of the e-tron Quattro, which is used by Mr. Ken Block.
This is the Hunitron,
right?
right?
The Hunitron, sorry, yeah. Sorry, the Hunitron, you're right. Ken is quite well known due to his crazy cars, due to his crazy driving skills, due to his crazy clothing styles. How does it came together with the quite normal, I would say, normal brand like Audi? How does it came together?
So as you know, so the social media channels are very important to attract customers, especially future customers, and this is something we want to use much more also in the future. And if we are talking about people who can attract other people in social media, Ken Block is definitely a great guy to do that, especially with his driving skills. And about the car, so the car was fully built together with the serial development team and together with the racing development team. So here we wanted to show that we are also doing a hand-in-hand development between serial development and the racing guys. And I think so far it was successful, and the journey is just at a starting point. Yeah, so we will continue with such kind of things, many more.
I guess Ken, from the bottom of his heart, he's an Audi man. He's the man of the four rings. And the first time I thought that you're coming together with Ken Block, I thought, well, okay, nothing else fits better than this one. So I really have to, from my point of view, from my position, I have really to congratulate you that you have this guy, that you found this guy, and that you fished it, and then you stick it into the brand. So well done, Mr. Grams. Ladies and gentlemen,
so
Audi Sport, Sebastian Grams from the holidays. Thank you very much, Sebastian. Hope to see you somewhere else.
Yeah, I will listen you from the beach, so you will not lose me. Yeah. So
okay.
Fun.
Now, sorry, the line is really bad. Beach. What is it? Bye bye.
Ciao.